Cancer. My child just got diagnosed with cancer. Well, actually it didn't happen, but what happens to your brain under stress? Think about that. If your child did get diagnosed with cancer or any disease, or your dog got ran over by the neighbor, or you can't find your dog, what would that do to your brain? Well, let's talk about your brain wave patterns, specifically beta brainwave patterns. Because when you're awake during your day, you're creating brainwave patterns called beta brainwaves patterns. So there's 3 different levels. There's a low, a medium, and a high. And the high is what you really want to be careful of. If you go there, it's just for a short amount of time so you can manage your stress levels and not create too much adrenaline and cortisol and norepinephrine. Because those hormones, the thought creates the feeling, those hormones, chemical messengers, will create your body to be overwhelmed. So your brain and your body are not connected any longer. And then you can't make the right decisions, you're not creative in your life, you become very narrow focused on people, places around you, and you become very, very selfish because you're protecting self and your body will go in protective mode, fight or flight. And this can be a very bad problem because your body is on a rhythm. There's a law of rhythm. Everything operates on a rhythm. There's the night followed by the day, the tide goes out, the tide comes back, the female cycle has a rhythm, so your body has a rhythm. And if you're always having these high stress states and you're producing a lot of adrenaline and cortisol, then your body the next day is going to want to produce the same cortisol and adrenaline and all these negative chemicals. So first you have to be aware that you're doing it so you can not do it any longer. So you have to be responsive to your actions. So don't allow that thought to create another thought, to create another thought. So calm yourself down. If you're having a thought of, oh my gosh, I can't pay my mortgage, and then you start to think the next thought, oh my gosh, if I can't pay my mortgage, then this is gonna happen. And if I can't do this, then this is gonna happen. I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my husband, I'm gonna lose my kids. Okay, your brain, your body are out of balance now. And now you can't sleep. Now you have digestive issues because all this negative emotions are pulling your energy down. So what we wanna do, kick out that negative thought and tell yourself, it's okay, I'll be fine. And when you do that, it lowers those brainwave patterns, and now you're probably mid-range beta, where you're relaxed, you're paying attention, there's nothing crazy out there. And then what we really want is just maintaining that mid-range or even the low, where you're just very comfortable cruising throughout your day, you're not in the high state of stress. You're gonna do that and you're gonna notice, wow, my life flows a lot easier. I don't feel like I'm rushing around. But the problem is that your body, if you've been doing this, is gonna wanna go back and it's gonna create on its own the thought that creates the feeling. So if you're not in stress, it's gonna create the stress. It's gonna start to give you a thought that creates the stress. So just be aware of your day and these thoughts that you're having. So you can either write them down and you can reprogram yourself. We'll talk about that in a later video on how to get these negative thoughts out so you can create happy thoughts. Serotonin, oxytocin, pain-reducing hormones come out when you have these wonderful, happy thoughts. So we want that and we wanna liberate that energy and help you free your life. All right, we'll see you in the next video.